G'day everyone, Duckville here. Today we're going to watch a PvP featuring two of probably the greatest Protoss in the world, perhaps at least in the foreign scene. I would say these two particular players are definitely up there in the very high echelons of play, whether it be for any particular matchup or any specific matchup. Both these guys are very good. Starting up at the top left-hand side, fighting for Team Absolute Legends, although he's actually left the team, I believe, from what I saw on Twitter today. He's not part of AL anymore, but he will hopefully be moving to a new home very soon. It is BabyKnight and his opponent in the bottom. At the right side in the blue, our player who, of course, has been just tearing things up. He's been doing a great job, did a great job at DreamHack and other things like that. Of course, it is mouzMaNa, and we'll see what he gets up to here, of course. Ohana is the map, PvP is the game, doing cheesy stuff is the name right at the start. Of course, these two guys being at the higher, as I said, the higher echelons of play, probably won't be able to do too much cheesy stuff, and not to mention this map doesn't really sort of lean towards too much cheesy things. I would always advise, though, make sure you check the natural expand down here, especially this spot. Seems to be the most common spot to find proxy gates. You can sometimes see them around this side as well, and I think Mana is actually going to scout down there. Yes, he is. He's going to head down, in fact, to cover the whole bottom side here. Of course, if a probe was sent out straight away, it would be down there and would be getting a pylon built right about now, and not to mention the gateway. So good to scout down there. I do like that from Mana. Baby K is just getting through now, just going to see what's going on. We got one gas at the moment. We don't have a very quick second gas at all. He does actually have a probe that's sitting on the mineral line there, almost getting caught out, and in fact, is he? No, he's not. The probe is going to escape. A very, very lucky probe on 5 health right about now, though. Is he? Yes, he is. Okay, I was a bit worried there it wasn't going to escape. But yeah, so BabyKnight also doing same sort of thing, as we can see on the production tab, looking reasonably similar here. Of course, BabyKnight is going to get a Zealot out pretty quickly. Mana just saving up his production for a Stalker once the Cyber completes, and the second gas actually starts here for Mana as well. And in fact, wow, he's actually taken the second gas of his opponent. Now, as many players will know, if you're in a PvP, you see your opponent take their second gas, you want to take yours as soon as you can. If you don't catch it, you're going to be drawn into a game where you're forced to do something like a 4-gate. Oh wow, he brought out the probes to attack the scouting probe, but you could be drawn into a 4-gate, drawn into something that will sort of put you behind in many sorts of ways. Of course, this was actually a particular tactic which is used a little bit these days, where you try and deny your opponent's second gas, get a quick immortal, as we may see Mana do right here, so that you can be protected against a 4-gate, which is a very common way to respond to that stolen second gas. So we'll find out if that's going to be the play here from Baby K. He does have a probe out on the map, and he has started. There it is. He started 3 gates. The important thing is these are out of vision of this assimilator here. Another thing which I'm very interested in here is that BabyKnight has not put any... Oh, okay, there you go. I was going to say, his opponent can see the cybernetics core here. Now, if Mana is watching what's going on over here in BabyKnight's base, he'll be able to see that there is some chrono going down on that forge, just spinning up, and I think that BabyKnight may have saved just a little bit of it here so that he can put it down. Oh no, he's just making sure that it does get out on time. But there is going to be 2 proxy pylons down here. He's actually going to get them right at the bottom of the ramp. Can anyone say old school Protoss play right here? Of course, back in the day, you would almost always see a 4-gate such as this. Warp gate tech for Baby K has just completed. The Stalker is actually kept out, but it does have a tiny bit of vision. He's actually put down a pylon inside the main, and this has actually given vision to this pylon down the bottom. Now, Zealot's inside. This is going to cause a lot of trouble for Mana here. He will have to stop pro-production for the moment and make sure he gets some good units out. An Immortal does pop out, as we said. That very quick Immortal is meant to be there to actually stop this 4-gate, but with the that very quick incursion by BabyKnight here and the addition of more Stalkers, this Immortal is not going to last too long. Of course, the Zealot is trying to chase after it, not taking any extra damage, but he will be taken down eventually. The rest of the units now inside. BabyKnight does have a couple of Zealots to contend with from Mana, and He is going to have to fall back just for the moment, but Mana is now supply blocked, losing one of his pylons here, losing probes all over the place as well. But now the Immortal has moved to the front line. A couple of Zealots are going to warp in, and we'll see if Mana is able to defend. I don't know if he's going to be able to. This is going to be very tough. Losing probes now, I would say this is pretty much done and dusted, because he's only got, what, 6 probes left over, 8 probes I should say, and 2 Immortals is not going to hold back the 5 Stalkers, and well, there was a Zealot there, but he got mashed up pretty quickly. But BabyK is in a commanding lead right now, responding to that stolen gas very swiftly and getting up that ramp with the proxy pylons and that additional one inside the main. And yep, there it is. MouzMaNa GG's. Can't take too much more because he is in such a bad position. So the idea of the stolen gas is very good. It's very it's very good there, but it's important, of course, to make sure that these pylons, if you can, you need to sort of stop them from getting up. So he wasn't able to hold that back. BabyK with a very quick 4-gate and takes the victory there. So congrats to BabyK for that one. Hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you all next time. Cheers.